Explained, and today I am taking a look at Vlad TV's interview with Brittany Renner, talking about my white mom liked black beep more than she loved me, part one. And if you enjoy this video, like, subscribe, let me know what you talk about next in the comment section. I'm really on my random recording hours, and I'm about to do like the last 20 videos that I've recorded. I'm gonna just do like a super mass upload, so you can watch out for that. I have everything that's been going on in the last like 2 or 3 weeks. I have been working on videos, just not recording. But anyway, I think I'm pretty sure this will be like demonetized because it's Vlad's channel, some kind of like copyright claim. But anyway, I'm still gonna go ahead and do this just because fuck it. I miss making content and I'm about to get back on my daily uploading. But enough blabbing, let's get on to this.
All right, here we go. Brittany Renner, welcome back to Vlad TV.
Happy to be back.
Oh, yeah. I mean, from what I understand, we actually did your first ever interview back in, was it 2014?
As you know, I have my own brands. I have 600,000 followers from just my fitness and the Fit Thick Army, hashtag Fit Thick Army. You did. And honestly, the fact that you were my first interview, I was way in over my head on that one. Like, I went from a puddle to the middle of the ocean with you. I was so unprepared. I was nervous.
It's the big leagues, you know?
It is.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you came back. You know, there's kind of an interesting road to you actually coming back here, which we'll talk about later on the interview.
Yeah.
But, you know, since we have done an interview before, but, you know, I feel like I want to get into your whole story this time around. So let's go ahead and start in the beginning. So I guess you were raised in Ocean Springs, Mississippi?
Yes, sir.
She was raised in the sticks.
Okay. So what was Ocean Springs, Mississippi like back then?
I mean, it's a small town, definitely predominantly white. I mean, most people can't locate it on a map. I mean, I was raised, you know, my grandparents lived there. We all lived there. Just kind of, that's where everything started. And when
strong family roots.
And our family moved to Mississippi, that's when I started playing soccer as well.
Got it. Got it. And you have a white mother and a black father.
Mama white, daddy black. So that, yeah.
Okay. And from what I understand,
this nigga's Vlad is like, all right, bitch, control your thought until the end of the interview, please.
And your parents weren't actually married?
No, they were not.
Okay. And you had mentioned that your grandparents raised you?
Towards like probably from 9 on. Yeah.
Okay. So what happened exactly, you know, to the point where your grandparents are raising you?
Well, from my understanding, after like getting both sides of the story, like my grandma was very controlling. So she kind of told my mom, like, you know, we're going to be taking over them full time. You know, you don't have any stability. We're going to do this our way. So my mom did what she felt like was best for us, which was, hey, they have a roof over their head. They're going to have a routine, consistency. They can show up for my children in a way that I can't right now.
And they're not thoughts. They're grandparents.
So I feel like, you know, that was her doing what she felt was best for us, even though one could argue that, like, you know, was that what's best for us? Like, our grandparents raising us? I don't know.
Okay, and you have a brother and a sister.
I do. And I also have another brother as well. So I have 2 brothers and 1 sister.
Okay, same parents or different parents?
Different parents.
Got it. Okay, so, you know, as you're growing up, you know, and you're...
How's that funny? Why is she fucking chuckling? This nigga he ain't even telling jokes. We ain't even got to the good parts yet. She already over there cheesing like it's fucking picture day in elementary school.
Teens and so forth. Would you say that, you know, your home life was stable or a bit unstable?
Oh, look at that. Here we go. That smile went the fuck away. She finna fucking tell about how terrible her childhood was.
I mean, I felt like it was pretty stable. I thought it was normal to my understanding as a young person. I think it was kind of hard. They were out of the loop and just extremely strict, like almost smothering, to where we couldn't do much. So I felt like for me, not having that freedom to just be who I am caused me to rebel.
Got it.
How the fuck do you know who you are when you're 13? I don't even know who I am, and I'm in my 20s.
And how are you rebelling in the beginning?
Sneaking out, drinking vodka with my friends and TPing houses and just sneaking out, just dumb shit.
Being a 13-year-old, guys, drinking vodka with my friends and TPing houses.
Okay. And
this nigga Vlad is like, this bitch is lame.
Your grandparents are raising you. So are you seeing your mom and your dad on a regular basis or not so much?
I would see my mom.
Sorry, guys. That tree got me all messed up.
But my dad, honestly, we really didn't connect until probably 2015. And by that time, I was kind of like, I don't need a dad anymore. Right? You're a kid. I'm like, I went my whole life without this person. Why all of a sudden do I need to be close with you now? Like, I needed you when I was 10, not when I'm 20 something. So.
Hi, babe. I'm recording right now. You okay? Are you okay? Hey. Babe. You okay? Come here, give me kisses. Come here, give me kisses. It's okay. Yeah, you. I love you. Oh. Get some rest, okay?
But yeah, so yeah, my mom, we would see each other, but my dad, no. And he was an alcoholic for a while.
Sorry about that, guys. My girlfriend.
You're a kid. I'm like, I went my whole life without this person. Why all of a sudden do I need to be close with you now? Like, I needed you when I was 10, not when I'm 20 something. So, but yeah. So yeah, my mom, we would see each other, but my dad, no. And he was an alcoholic for a while. He's been sober for 10 years now.
Aha. Okay, so that's what the reason you think that maybe he wasn't around because he was dealing with his own issues?
Correct.
Okay. And I mean, when you look back on it and you look at, you as an adult, and you mentioned that, you go to therapy now, which I do as well.
Nice.
I think every person should really do it. Do you feel like you have daddy issues that you're still working through or not so much?
I mean, in all fairness, it's probably mommy and daddy issues, because when people ask me what was the one thing that was missing in my childhood, I would say my parents. Because it seemingly, you would think, like, you're in a dual parent household, you're being raised by your grandparents, that should be enough, right? You have the roof over your head, you have food, clothes on your back, taking us to and from soccer. But I feel like as a child, you have unconditional love for your parents and you desire to have them in your life. So I would say for a long time, I struggled with both. And I think it's something that, of course, you still work through. I don't think you're just completely healed from anything traumatic. But I will say that you just kind of learn more so to dance with those skeletons, like, along your journey. So I think a little bit of both. Yeah. Because I wanted both of my parents.
That was a lot. That was like a long way of fucking around. Like, she basically just took like 9 detours and fucking took the wrong exit and had to get back on the freeway again. It's like, damn, bitch. Like, I didn't even really honestly, I forgot what this nigga even asked you. You just fucking wrote a whole fucking paragraph. Bitch just fucking spat out 6 chapters.
Gotcha. And there's a quote that I found that it seems like you said, and I'm not sure where exactly it came from. And I guess your mom is sitting right here next to you right now, so this is going to be a little uncomfortable. But there's a quote that said that your mom liked.
You didn't even want to say it. Black dick.
I don't even want to say it because your mother's right there. But you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
We've had several, you got to understand about my family. So my family is very supportive of who I am. My mom read my book and she was like, I didn't know you felt that way, but you are entitled to feel how you feel. And I think there was a lot of things that I said that were very hurtful to her. But the reality of the situation was I could only express how I felt with the awareness I had then. So.
Damn. What the fuck? She's saying this with her mom right there. Her mom has an addiction to black penis.
So I didn't really find out a lot of truth to my grandparents until I was about 26. So it's like that's all I knew. And my family has always had a hate campaign against my mother. So your whole life, you're being told your mom's not this, your mom's not that, she's boy crazy, she doesn't care about you, like she doesn't even want to be around. Like when you're having your head filled with those thoughts, what else are you supposed to believe your whole life? So yeah, for a long time, my mom and I were at odds because I didn't understand her. I didn't know why she didn't want to be around. And a part of me resented her. Like, why are we being raised by my grandparents?
Damn, I've took a peek inside Brittany Renner's life and seen a bit too much. God damn, this bitch is getting personal.
You know?
Yeah.
This nigga Vlad is like, gotcha. Yep, yeah, no doubt.
Well, I mean, if it comes from your book, I'll go ahead and just quote it then. You said, "My white mom liked black penis more than she loved me."
Oh my fucking goodness. The mom was okay with that?
That's how I felt.
Yeah. So she was
You notice she didn't like look her mom's direction and kind of give her no ha 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 ha, like none of that shit. She just straight just stood there. Yep, that's how I felt. Me, Brittany Renner. That thought. What was she? Wasn't she like famous for getting turned down by Uzi or some shit?
was basically chasing after guys while you were still young and felt like she wasn't really raising you properly.
I think, yeah. So, I mean, where was my mom? I think the biggest part of like the mommy issue was, oh, this feels like therapy a little bit, but I think the root of it was, I don't want to say it. Ew, like you're the first person to make me cry, but I think it was like, how come I'm not enough? How come you don't?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
This feels like therapy a little bit, but I think the root of it was, I don't want to say it. Ew, like you're the first person to make me cry, but
Wait, what the fuck? This bitch, she just went through all kind of different emotions. Bitch went from fucking cracking up to fucking having a breakdown to fucking like being disgusted, saying ew. Like my goodness, like make your mind up. What was the question again?
mom,
So she was basically chasing after guys while you were still young and felt like she wasn't really raising you properly.
I think, yeah. So, I mean, where was my mom? I think the biggest part of like the mommy issue was, oh, this feels like therapy a little bit, but I think the root of it was,
She was taken aback.
I
Now she's really blown away. Now she's confused too.
don't want to say it.
She's not laughing no more.
Ew, like
Now she's disgusted.
you're the first person to make me cry, but
She's never cried before.
I think it was like, how come I'm not enough? Like, how come you don't want to be around? So that quote was me as a young person trying to understand, like, where are you? Like, why don't you want to be here? And I think when I really trace it back, because I've had a lot of time to reflect, I think that's why with men, like, I would think like they were the answer. Like, if I just would bend and bend and bend and bend until I break, like, maybe I'll be good enough then.
I can't believe this bitch is really having this conversation with her mom right there. God damn.
And I feel like it started from not having those two people that I felt like I had an unconditional love and desire to be accepted by. I could not believe I just cried, but that's the truth. I'm just trying to be more in my truth, and if tears come, tears come.
This nigga Vlad, nigga, he need a PhD in therapy or some shit. God damn, he got this bitch in her feels.
Yeah. I mean,
This nigga, yeah, that nigga Vlad, she's sitting there breaking down, crying, laughing, disgusted, all that good shit. And this nigga's just, yep. This nigga Vlad, so casual. I can't remember what he looks like, but I think that nigga's actually buff as fuck. But he sounds like some little stubby, some little stubby white nigga behind the computer. Now, when I say white nigga, I mean like a white skinny DJ Academics just behind the computer and less insults. So I guess not DJ Academics, just some like little skinny like white nigga on the computer, like well do. But like I said, I think I seen him before, and the nigga was actually buff. And also, when I say white nigga, Like literally, like one of my best friends is white. Literally, you guys have seen him. You can go in one of my past videos. His name is Tommy. He's a butthole, but he's one of my best friends. But anyway, I don't know. Niggas be getting caught up in all that shit now. It's 2021. You know what I mean? Like I had a cop literally like had to describe me as African American because he didn't want to offend me, and I was like, dog, it's cool. Like, you can call me black. But anyway, I think this is where we're about to wrap this shit up. Is there a part two to this? Uh, I don't see a part two anywhere. Yep, no part two. Oh, probably check out that Cast No video in a second though. Feeling uppity right now.
Unfortunately, no matter how hard we try not to repeat our parents' cycles, it seems like we do. Like I do it myself. Like I look back things that my dad did when he was my age.
Alright, that's where we're gonna go ahead and end this. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, let me know what you're about next in the comment section. My name is Everything Explained, and I'll catch you in the next one.